Universe News Today.
Starring me, Daniel. Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you today to our show today, Coaster Universe News Today for today. My name is Daniel and I'm your host today for our show today. First up, breaking news from Indiana, where a roller coaster was announced today. Indiana Beach announced today an announcement of a roller coaster for 2008 announced just today. They call the ride Speedy Hog, and sources indicate it will be themed to everyone's favorite Looney Tunes Mexican, Speedy Gonzales, probably riding a motorcycle. This ride will be very unique, and a roller coaster. Tom Spaceman Jr., our contact at Indiana Beach, tells us, quote, "This ride will be very distinctive because it turns and has one kind element. That's fantastic, because Indiana Beach is a family park, and families love kindness." Mr. Spaceman Jr. also claims that the ride will have a 120-degree first drop. Wow, scurry! If it were true. We at Coaster Universe News Today doubt Mr. Spaceman Jr.'s facts on this issue, even if his dad was an astronaut. It is impossible for a drop to be 120 degrees. Everyone that rides it will get burned. 120 degrees is hot. Shifting gears now, we go from something very hot to something very cool. Here's Maelstrom Rocks to give us his latest report on reliable Disney news.
Congaroos, Daniel, you tender little adventurer. That's how we greet people at Disney's The Pleasure Isles. Now, as you probably have noticed, I'm not Maelstrom Rocks, but his Aunt Petunia filling in once again. My nephew Timmy really did want to be here for your show this week, but he had to take his dog Wilsey out for a walk. Ooh, and speaking of walking, here with me again is my parrot Mojo.
Squawk! Mojo's back!
Now, since this time of year is always slow for news at the Disney World, I thought I would do a segment about people on the online. I checked the Google and found an internet that belongs to an actual theme park designer, and he agreed to answer some questions for us.
Squawk! Big mistake!
On the phone with us now, from the online place TaylorJeffs.com, is Webmaster of the Universe Taylor Jeffs. Now, dear, my first question is about your name, Taylor Jeffs. Isn't that pronounced backwards, dear?
No, it's not.
Squawk! Awful name!
Very interesting, child. You design amusement parks, is that correct?
Yeah, we're doing a couple really exciting projects right now in Chicago.
Oh, I do declare. That is very delightful. My question to you, dear, is how do you feel the online has impacted the theme parks people go to?
Squawk!
Well, the internet over the last 10 years has revolutionized the theme entertainment industry. Now with all these websites like the Scream Escape, MySage, the Mickey Mouse Planet, the Mouse Information, all these websites not only have a significant...
That was riveting.
Squawk! Insincere!
Now, Taylor, you work for a company called GGE, which, if I'm not mistaken, stands for Great Entertainment. In your opinion, what makes your company so great?
Well, it actually doesn't stand for that. It stands
Squawk!
for...
Not so great!
How informative. Well, my dear Taylor, my last question for you is perhaps the most hard-hitting of all. Since this segment is about Walt Disney World, I'd like to know your opinion on how global warming affects new rides getting built at Walt Disney World.
Huh? What kind of interview is this?
What a precious response. Well, that's all the time we have for our interview. On behalf of my parrot Mojo,
Squawk!
I'd like to thank our guest, Jeff Taylor.
No, that's not my name.
Squawk! Bitch!
Back to you, Daniel.
Wow, that was fantastic news, Maelstrom Rocks. And rumors. I can't wait to see which ones of those turn out to be true. And now we'll wrap up our show with everyone's favorite segment, Daniel Rides a Ride. Today, Daniel, that's me, rides a loopity-loop ride in Spain. Our sources indicate this ride is called Dragon Carnival, and it's a roller coaster, everyone, in Spain. I love roller coasters. Me gusto roller coasters. Through the magic of Hollywood, I've left the studio and am now in Spain. On the roller coaster. It's magic. Wow, we're dropping to the ground. Loopity-loop. It's so fast and windy. And now into the high dive loop. Like a swimmer. I could do Olympics. Now the no-G rollings. Wow, this is fun. Here we go to the ground. Cobra roll. I'm afraid of cobras. They give me night terrors. Wow, we're flying again. Up into the air. On the roller coaster ride. And now we're dropping. It's so fast. Like a bird or a butterfly. A butterfly doing loopity-loops. I love butterflies. And we're turning again. And dropping again. Into a corkscrew. Corkscrew, corkscrew. Wow, that was great. Here we go. Corkscrew, corkscrew, corkscrew again. Wow, and it's turning. This ride is fantastic. The track is red. Like a tomato. This is so fast. We're speeding like a hurricane. And now it's over. Wow, that was awesome. Everyone go to Spain and ride the Dragon Carnival. Back to me in the studio, Daniel.
Wow, Daniel, that was amazing. I'm so jealous you got to ride it. I wish I was me in Spain instead of me in the studio. Well, that's going to do it for today's edition of Coaster Universe News Today. Whenever Coaster News breaks, you'll get it here first. And reliable.
Bye, everyone.